Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Under the Curtain. Out here doing Monday Night Raw. No, nothing to say about that.
Oh
Nothing at
no,
all?
it was crash out season today.
Everybody's crashing out. Everybody
Yo,
is crashing out.
CM Punk started this whole thing.
He came in ready to crash
He,
out.
he's like,
CM Punk came in ready to go. He
He
said,
said-
"Everybody gonna get these hands.
and he said,
The Rock gonna get these hands.
Uh-huh.
Cena gonna get these hands."
"F the Hollywood Hills."
Wrong.
The people were saying when Batista's going to show up. Never.
He's not ready. He needs to find his body first before he can.
He's over here taking pictures with Toy Story.
Good night. This nigga's a Toy Story.
He's taking pictures with tigers. He is living his best life. Batista is living his greatest life.
He'll be all right. He
So,
will be all right.
and besides, Batista was a heel before. John Cena, this is the first time he ever been the heel. So he was supposed to be a heel when he fought The Rock. That's what, the third time, second time?
What?
He was supposed to be a heel when he fought The Rock.
He was supposed to be taking The Rock's babyface position.
Yeah, but then they say that he was supposed to be heel, but they turned The Rock heel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because it wouldn't fit. It
It
wouldn't
wasn't-
fit
yeah.
John Cena's character.
well
Because
now
he was too beloved.
yeah.
But
So-
now, his belovedness is what drove people go crazy. Everybody going crazy.
So, hey, like I said again, John Cena was crashing out.
No, John Cena
John
won
Cena-
17. He ain't crashing out. He know exactly what he doing. He
John
ain't
Cena
crashing out.
out. The Rock is the final boss.
You bug. So
John, CM Punk.
yeah, we're
Seth
gonna
Rollins.
start with CM Punk.
It
He
was
started
on
the show.
site.
Straight up. He called out Becky. He told Becky, "Come get hit."
He said, "Yo, Becky, come get your man's before I do something."
"Come get your man, because if I get him before you do,
I
I'm
said,
gonna put him in a wheelchair." That's exactly what he said. Quote. Verbatim. Then Seth came out and said, "Do it then."
They
And then
wasted,
that was it.
they wasted no time.
On site from across the hallway.
Yes, they took it all the way backstage.
From across the hallway. It's like, I know you're leaving the building, but is there anything you want to say to see? That's what I want to say to him. That's what. So, yep, big ass brawl between CM Punk and Seth Rollins at the beginning of the show. Ends up, we have a steel cage match next week in Madison Square Garden.
Let's get it.
It's supposed to end it all.
Go take your mark. Well,
It's supposed to, because Seth wins, then it's 1-1, and now we have to have the breaking point.
I mean, hey,
That's what it has to
WrestleMania
be.
be the breaking point, because they already said that Roman's not going to be here until March, end of March.
Yeah, he's gonna be there.
So
He ain't gonna be there.
but let's go to our first match.
I want to point out that
Oh.
every single one of these matches had all their champions. Oh yeah, every single one matches tonight had a champion competing, which is freaking cool. It was championship night.
Bruh.
If no one else noticed that, Michael Cole said it a couple times. Every champion,
Was
even
defending-
they weren't defending their titles, but they were in competition.
No, they would.
Valkyria
Valkyria would defend her title.
defended. Rhea lost to Io.
And
The tag team was defended.
Yeah.
But Gunther had a match, but he didn't
No,
defend.
he didn't. No.
He's all the champions.
It was against Otis.
I
But
mean,
he was his ass wore.
Otis was ragdolling the boy. Otis
He's a
was
big
out
boy.
here. Otis was out here ragdolling. I'm not going.
that wiggle. He did the wiggle.
He was doing it. He was doing it hard.
But nah, Gunther picked him up with the
Gunther out here booting him. He booted him hard, like the whole match. It was just boot, 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 and boot.
Yeah, and then he won. Gunther won.
Then Ludwig want to come out here and show his stuff.
Yeah.
After winning the triple threat, and then Penta don't put him in his place.
Yeah.
So shout out to Penta. I'm
waiting. But wait, hold on. There was more to the Gunther fight because you had Gunther being up.
Yeah, Gunther won. Decided that he wanted to disrespectfully attack Otis after the match. That's where Tozawa came in, tried to save his boy. Gunther turned his attention to Tozawa, put him in a chokehold.
Yeah.
So here comes Jay coming out to save the day like, he does, puts Gunther out. Then all of a sudden he gets attacked by Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. So, Jay successfully defends them off, and then here comes Gunther choking him out. He literally choked him out.
Yeah.
Put him out. So Jay is fired up because he's literally being backed into a corner, even though he is the number one contender, main event.
And they're fighting next week.
Jay and Grayson Waller, he means, not Gunther.
No, I was talking about Jay.
Yeah, Jay and Grayson Waller. So Jay has some aggression that he needs to put out on Grayson Waller. He already said, I quote, at WrestleMania, crashing out.
You better.
Gunther put me to sleep.
You better crash out.
But he has awakened beast. So here comes Jay, and he gonna start his beast walk all over Grayson Waller. So Grayson Waller, if you ain't down with the yeet, you gonna get yeeted out. That's what I'm saying.
Carry him down.
Wow. So that's another match next week. So we have steel cage match.
Yeah.
We have Jay versus Grayson Waller. Karrion Kross got under the skin of AJ Styles. So AJ Styles is calling out Logan Paul.
Yeah. I mean.
So that's another one.
They thinking Karrion Kross is going to be part of the Judgment Day. Because they saw them talking behind they saw them talking to Dominic in the back.
Dominic is just looking for another person. You don't want to put Karrion Kross in there because he is going to take over. And then that's immediately button heads with Finn. I'm already set on looking at Finn versus Dominic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course.
I'm already looking at that because Karrion
Kross, thing is
if they happen to do that and put Karrion Kross in there, it's immediately going to be Finn versus Dominic because that's going to be Dominic's idea.
It'd be
and then Karrion Kross is going to sit here and kick out Finn.
Yeah, but it'd be effed out. We have a heel John Cena and a face Dominic.
I don't think. See, that's my thing. Because someone asked me before if Dominic can be redeemed. Someone asked me before if Dominic Mysterio can redeem himself.
I just thought
can Dominic Mysterio redeem himself right now in his career right now?
You better go to mommy. You better go to the judge.
I personally
you better talk to your father. No, your mother, your sister.
As of right now, Dominic is the number one professional heel.
But my thing is this: if you're going to set up a match, because the tension between him and Finn is
getting there. It's getting right there.
Who would turn face?
Who would turn face? If they were to fight it out. In that scenario, if you want to put a good guy versus bad guy, Dominic would be the face. But he would be one of the most hated faces for that specific match.
I mean,
for that specific match, Dominic would be the face.
Would he break a world title on that one? to be the first babyface, world hated babyface?
No.
Who were the worst baby?
I think so far the most hated baby face was actually we're gonna have to do some research on that because I think because right now just going off the top of my head, I think the most hated baby face in a match situation was Kurt Angle.
I don't even.
If not Kurt Angle, Baron Corbin. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because you wouldn't recognize it. Because the last time Baron Corbin in a babyface position was
but I wasn't in that year when Baron Corbin was fighting. Yeah, I wasn't in it.
Because Baron Corbin has been a heel for most of it. I think he's only been in a situation where he was considered a baby face in a match when he was turned on again. When he would
this was part of that Nexus group.
No, when he formed a group with Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre, and they kicked Drew out. And then Lashley turned on Corbin.
In
that scenario, Lashley was the aggressor.
Yeah.
Which, in turn, in that situation, in that match, made Corbin the babyface. The only other time he was considered a babyface in a match situation was when he went up against Braun Breaker before they became a tag team.
Yeah. But I'm talking about this is going to be permanent.
Being a babyface and a heel is never permanent.
Look at John Cena.
Yes,
he been a babyface for how many years?
He was a staple babyface, but now he's a heel, not permanent.
Well, now because this is his last.
Still,
this is his retirement tour.
Still not permanent. You can love him or hate him, but he can always go to the other side. Not permanent.
But this is the first time.
Yes, this is the first time, but it's still not permanent.
I mean, that's
him being a babyface for however many years doesn't make him a permanent babyface.
He was a permanent babyface before this one.
He wasn't a permanent babyface. He was a babyface and then left.
Yeah.
And then came back.
Yeah.
And then left. And then came back and then left.
Yeah.
He never retired.
But at the same time, he was still a babyface.
Yes, but he never retired.
It's not like The Rock. Hey, you came, you're a babyface, came back, heel, baby.
But that's the difference, is that no one has retired being a single thing. Name one wrestler that has retired being just a babyface or just a heel.
Scott Hall, Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash was a babyface.
When?
Kevin Nash was a babyface after Shawn Michaels left.
No.
Not a babyface, but in situations, in matches, he was considered a babyface. In certain matches.
I'm talking about permanent babyface.
There is no permanent babyface.
As a permanent heel, Kevin Nash was always, yeah.
That's the same thing with Stone Cold. Stone Cold was technically a heel, but in certain situations of his matches, he was considered a babyface, which is why he ended up blurring that line.
Yeah, but a lot of people didn't want to boo Stone Cold because Stone Cold just brung out that
Bret Hart, the hardcore babyface.
Yes.
Until he got screwed over and he had to cross the line. And even though he still considered himself a good guy in his situations, The matches that he was in, the aggression made him seem like a heel.
I mean,
exactly. Depending on if you put,
but that was justifiable. That's justifiable though,
and that's what I'm saying. It depends on the situation that you're in. You can be a heel in character, but the situation that you're in is going to cause you to look like a babyface because your opponent is your aggressor.
I don't know about that one. We got to do more study on that one.
That's exactly what it is.
Because there's a lot of aggressive baby faces.
I'll give you another. I'll give you another example. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar was a babyface. As aggressive as he is, Brock Lesnar was the babyface in that situation.
Brock Lesnar either hate him or love him.
And that's what I'm saying.
He was always...
And during the last man standing match, Brock Lesnar was a babyface. Yes, he destroyed the ring. Yes, he was the babyface in that situation. Even this whole past thing, Roman Reigns, when he came back against Solo, babyface, 100%. Right now, Solo coming back with Jacob Fatu there, who's the babyface? Jacob.
Nah.
In his situation with Solo and in the situation right now with Solo and Jacob.
You're talking about situations of matches.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about just the career in general.
Overall, you can be a certain type, but you're not staying that type for your entire career.
I think someone had. I think a lot of people.
I think the closest one might be Razor Ramon
and Scott Hall. They was both heels
for most of their careers.
Yeah.
Not 100%. Maybe a good 90, 95. Not 100% their careers. If you can find me a wrestler that is 100% in their entire career,
but
100 from when they entered in to when they retired or got fired, 100% that specific type.
There was Tonka. Yeah, Tonka. Yeah, the Indian one. Doink the Crown. And he was supposed to be heel, but he was always acting like a face.
Exactly. I'll let you think on that. But we're gonna.
Hey, I named two.
that was 100%.
Yes.
Just one-sided.
Yes. Tonka was never a heel. Tonka was always a face. He retired as a face.
Okay.
Doink retired as a face, even though he was supposed to be heel. No, he was mainly a face. He left. He retired as a face.
Okay.
What's this dude name with the 2x4? With the 2x4?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yeah.
He was considered a heel.
But he was so likable.
No. Like he had his babyface moments.
Yeah.
And at one point he was a babyface in his career.
Yeah, most of his career.
Yeah. But he also turned heel.
Did he though?
He did.
When?
He turned heel. He came back as a manager and what was it, Legends Night? He came back as a manager for someone during Legends Night, and he took on a heel persona and helped he get pushed his 2x4 in, helped them win, and then afterward used his 2x4 on his opponent and got him out the ring.
Yeah, Jake the Snake. He was a phenomenal face. Mm-hmm.
But he was also a heel.
He was a heel. This is gonna be.
Yeah, that's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother.
That's what I'm saying. Like there are. I don't. In my opinion, there are not many who stayed completely one-sided throughout their entire career. And even in situations, even though you're supposed to be one of the two sides, you can be considered to go on the other side if your opponent is more aggressive.
That's what it's supposed to be, but in this day and age,
perfect example of that is Karrion Kross versus Finn Balor in NXT. Finn Balor was the heel. Karrion Kross was also a heel. But when they collided for the titles, Karrion Kross was the babyface in that situation.
Yeah. But it's still two heels going after each other.
It's two heels going after each other. But that's what I'm saying.
That's like Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart.
That's what I'm saying.
It's still two heels.
When you put two heels after each other, the one you have to choose one to be your good guy out of the two bad guys.
Yeah,
you have to choose a side. Exactly. You have to choose a side.
Best man win. Not the best man
win. but that's what I'm saying. Out of that situation,
and I think wrestling have evolved from that too, so everybody could be both sides and still be likable.
Yeah, and that's why I say now it comes down to the situation that you're in. For example, it just happened with Rhea and Damian Priest with the Judgment Day. They were all heel, and then once they got kicked out of Judgment Day, yeah, they were still technically heelish, but since they were going up against the Judgment Day in that aggressive manner, and Judgment Day was being way more aggressive than them, they were considered baby faces.
My thing with that one different because how they carry the character so well and how they show it's like Stone Cold. It's like that Stone Cold persona.
And that Rock persona. The line is blurred. The line is blurred for most.
But you was a good enough heel that people love you
regardless of where you stand.
And
that's why I say it's not about where you are supposed to be because the line is too blurred for that now. People are liked regardless of where they are supposed to stand in the story. So it's based on situation.
But this is the situation for Dom.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
This is it because you're Dom if you're the most hated person.
That's what I'm saying. In the situation with Dom versus Finn, Dom is going to be considered the babyface because Finn is the aggressor. But after the fact, people are still going to hate Dom.
Yeah, but if Dom is going to be...
That's like right now with Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. They're both technically heels, but if you put them two against each other, Austin Theory is the babyface.
Yeah, well, we already knew Austin Theory was going to be the babyface.
I know, that's the situation.
The fact that
and that's the situation. But in story terms, they're both heel.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. It comes down to the situation because Austin Theory, he's a phenomenal athlete. He's 100% phenomenal athlete. I love seeing him in the ring. He can do great things. But depending on the situation that he's in and who he's going up against, are you going to consider him the babyface or the heel? Like in the triple threat, the only heel in that match was Grayson Waller. With him, Austin Theory, and Oba. And Grayson Waller was the only heel in that match. And it's a triple threat.
Oba is just
but that's my
he's point. A different breed. But he's just like Brock. He's almost at that Brock Lesnar.
But that's my point. And nowadays it's more
wrestling have evolved
on the situation versus
wrestling have evolved to the point that the story. What is your character doing with the story?
Like right now with Jade Cargill coming back and attacking Naomi? Who's the heel in that situation?
Oh no!
No. You have to pick it. Who's the heel in that situation? tell you exactly who the heel is in that situation.
What, you said you think Jade was the heel?
Naomi's the heel.
If you talk about situation wise, we have to see.
no, we have to see.
We have to.
And this,
like Bianca said,
because technically Naomi's a babyface and Jade is a babyface.
All three of them were babyfaces.
But in this situation where Jade was taken out, come back in and specifically destroys Naomi.
But
Naomi is the heel in this situation.
But at the same time,
ain't no at the same time. I'm talking about situation wise.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's even blurry because you don't know. Hey, why did you attack her? Do we have footage of it? We do not know.
Ain't no, we don't know. Jade knows who attacked her. She couldn't speak on it. Story-wise. we know she left to go.
But at the same time, like I say again, since these three are faces.
All right. Let me switch it up for you.
The storyline.
Let me switch it up for you then. Street Profits, DIY. Who's the heel?
Both are heels.
All right then. Put them against each other. In that situation, who's the babyface?
They both are heels.
No. In that situation, who's the babyface?
Pretty Deadly.
I'm not talking about Pretty Deadly. I said specifically the Street Profits and DIY. Who is the babyface? If you put those two, tag team against tag team, who's the babyface? In that specific situational matchup.
I mean, it's still talk about situation wise.
That situational matchup. Because DIY, great. Babyface and tag team.
Yeah,
great.
they're both great. But at the same time, they're both
in that situational matchup where they currently stand right now. Who is the babyface in that specific situational matchup?
And to be fair, who are the baby faces on SmackDown? I think the Machine Guns is the only babyface tag team on SmackDown.
Technically, Machine Guns Pretty Deadly, and
because for some apparent reason they got a pop last week. So
and if you want to be situational, the Street Profits are technically still baby faces.
No, they consider themselves heels now.
Their aggression considers themselves heels, but in this specific situation, they're considered the baby faces.
Oh no. Well, you need to check the whole file again because
that's why I'm saying situational wise. Story wise, yes, they came super aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
They have the heel aggression, but situational wise, they are the baby faces.
And that's where the two things are colliding. I'm not worried about situation, but the situation can always change.
But that's what I'm saying. That's where we
are
like
right
now.
That's like me, you, and Saga. If we're fighting, which one is going to be the bad guy and which one is the good guy? And
that's what I'm saying. It's all that's where we are right now in WWE because everyone is so beloved, regardless of their stance on heel or babyface. Yeah. So it all comes down to the situation.
Mm-hmm. I can't even say that. Because a lot of people
that's what it comes down to. That's why you get cheered and booed regardless of what
side you take. Hey, I understand. I want to do it too, but it's still genocide. But I still want to do that. Decisions.
That's what I'm saying. It's there. It's right there. Proof in the pudding. The cloth is very thin for picking a heel and picking a babyface based on the story that has been laid out for you. Because technically, Solo's bloodline, the Tongas, they're all still healed.
Yeah, they're all still healed.
But that's what I'm saying. But situationally wise, if you put Solo versus Jacob is the babyface. in that specific situation. But that's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Story-wise, it's still fucking heel.
Yeah, I'm talking about story-wise.
Story-wise, it's still heel.
The situations can
and that's
change.
What I'm saying. The situation.
The thing about this, the situation can change. The story can be altered.
All right, so let's put it in what just happened. Rhea versus Io. They're technically both baby faces.
Yeah, they're both baby faces.
Who was the heel in the situation?
Rhea.
Exactly. Because now you understand what I'm saying.
No, because what she did.
But that's what I'm saying.
To another face.
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
In that situation, Rio is the heel, but story-wise, she's a babyface.
Mm-hmm.
So it changes situationally depending on who you're up against, is what I'm saying. When two heels go at it, one of them is less aggressive as a heel, which makes them the babyface. That's what I'm saying. The more aggressive you are in your position, you will be the other side if you're going to get someone of the same side.
Mm.
That's why I put specifically Dom versus Finn. Dom is the babyface because Finn is the aggressor.
Yeah, but if you're going to make it Dom to be the face after this,
no.
That's you can't really say that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not putting Dom as a face.
No, I'm talking about they're putting Dom as a face.
No.
I mean, listen.
He has a lot to make up for in order to become a face.
That's not about. Listen, if you think you can push Dom to be a face, go right ahead. I'd love to see this.
For Dom to be considered a face, and I'm putting this out online. My personal opinion: if Dom would be considered a face, he would have to kick Finn out of Judgment Day and change the entire look of Judgment Day, or he would have to leave Judgment Day himself, and then do the same thing that Jey Uso did.
Yeah,
get his own path up that way.
Exactly.
That's the only way that Dom is going to redeem his career from being a pure heel, which was what he is, to an inkling of a babyface. And he has to choose to leave Judgment Day, not get kicked out. He has to choose to leave Judgment Day. So it's either he runs Judgment Day and changes their whole outlook on things, or he chooses to leave Judgment Day and does his own thing. And he has to do his own thing by himself.
Just like Jay. And
Jeff Hardy when Matt got injured.
Yeah, exactly.
He has to do it himself. That's the only way he's ever going to get any kind of respect, because he's good in the ring. He has a lot of potential, a lot of promise. He's very good in the ring. But what he's done to get to where he's at right now, and his attitude up until Liv lost the title, is trash.
As I said, they say they're going to push him to be a face.
Those are his options to be a face. In my eyes, until he's able to prove himself individually or as a leader, he is complete fucking trash.
So that's why I said the lines of
Chad Gable is more of a babyface than Dom is. Even after everything he did to Otis and to Tozawa.
No, because Dominic didn't get hit with the Wyatts.
Don't matter.
Dom did. We all thought Chad Gable got shot. We all thought about that.
But the point,
I was like, oh my God, they took out Chad.
But see, that's the thing. Chad never went against his family in the way that Dom did.
Well, you tell the Wyatts that.
The Wyatts are going after people who...
Come on.
The Wyatts are specifically targeting people who are currently doing wrong to the people in their group.
And he was doing wrong.
He was doing wrong to Otis when the Wyatts got him.
Yeah. And Rey Mysterio, Dominic would do the same thing to Rey.
That was before the Wyatts got there.
It was still during.
No, it wasn't. It was before the Wyatts got there.
No, it was during still. Remember, when the matches that he had against his father
were before Bray came back.
And after. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Because his match against his father, he won that match.
With the help of Liv Morgan.
Yes.
That wasn't him specifically targeting his father, though, the way that he was before he got beat at WrestleMania. That was just a, hey, this is a setup. This is a match setup. Because remember, after Rey Mysterio beat him at WrestleMania, he went to a whole different show. That's when Bray came back.
Who?
Rey Mysterio. After Rey Mysterio beat Dominic at WrestleMania, he left Raw and went to SmackDown. And then Bray came back during that time.
Yeah, but then also Rey went back to SmackDown.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Dominic stayed on Raw. Rey went to SmackDown. And
then he left SmackDown
after we lost Bray.
Yeah.
And the Wyatts came back. Well, Howdy took over.
Yeah.
Rey went back to Raw with the LWO. And they tried not to have their cross paths with the Judgment Day. There were a few instances where they was, but it wasn't as intense as before Rey beat Dom at WrestleMania. It was just in passing. It wasn't targeted attacks. Not like how the New Day is doing right now.
Oh, the New Day is going to get there.
I know the New Day. But that's what I'm saying. It's not as targeted. It was just they're here because remember after that it was the whole Carlito thing. That's why it ended up happening. Because the LWO was going after Carlito, not specifically Judgment Day. But because Carlito ran to Judgment Day, you have to go up against Dom. Bray and Dom have to go against each other again. It wasn't specifically about them; it was about Carlito. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. And then that's when Rhea and Damien got kicked out, and Liv helped them win, and they were going through their whole thing. So that was the whole situation with that. It wasn't a targeted thing where they went after Rey.
If you see this, stand by your words and target the people that did wrong. Yeah,
because the only people that I can see them going after now,
there's a long ass list,
but they're on SmackDown now,
bruh. Everybody been going back and forth lately.
I know. Right now they're technically on SmackDown, so I mean they can go after the Miz again.
Miz is on SmackDown.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They can go after Miz again. Because other than that, who would they really target?
Listen, they can target anybody they want.
I know they can. They do theirs with a purpose. Like
Jay.
They're specifically targeting people who've done them wrong in the past. The reason why they targeted Miz is because of what he did to Dexter Lumis.
I think it's more than that. I think he did something
to Dexter Lumis. He's the reason why Dexter Lumis got fired. The Miz got Dexter Lumis fired.
Oh, that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know.
That was before he grew out the dreadlocks and
started
speaking. Yeah.
I saw a picture with him and Indy Hart. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, they're divorced and everything now.
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah, the Miz got Dexter Lumis fired, and then when they came back with the Wyatts, they started targeting.
Oh, that's why
That's why when they were doing
both was targeting Miz too. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they specifically had a promo with Lumis talking to Miz. Everyone else was just like, okay, whatever. But since the Miz was with Karrion Kross, that's why they ended up fighting the Final Testament.
Mm-hmm. And they wasn't ready, and Like I said, story.
Yep, because when they came in and made their entrance, Chad Gable just happened to be there. And since he wanted to talk shit after the attack,
that's something you should not say, my God.
Which is why they ended up getting him.
But all fairness, he did deserve it. So
because if you notice,
but let's get back.
Those are the only people that the Whites have targeted so far.
Yeah,
Chad Gable and The Miz.
Yeah, but and like I said, it's the story of it.
Mm-hmm.
The story, because like I said again, the situation can change.
Yeah, I know.
The story, it can be altered.
I personally say the next person that they might get may be Carmella Hayes, depending.
Let's see. Like I said,
because right now they're still trying to get Braun, and then they're still trying to get Alexa. So
yeah,
they're not coming till after WrestleMania.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I focus on the story aspect.
I know.
So I love to see two villains fight each other.
Yeah.
We see that.
I focus on the story. So I do my predictions.
Okay, listen, just different situation happens.
Yeah.
One day the two faces are fighting. The next day, two heels are fighting.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the story. Yeah. How the story goes.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm the same way. But that's what I'm saying. Like where people stand at in this generation age, how they look at it is.
I like seeing Poison Ivy and Catwoman fight each other. And they're both heels. They're both villains.
That's what I'm saying. Depending on the situation,
they're both villains. y'all just fighting over petty stuff right now.
As I'm saying, whatever it is that they're fighting over makes one right and the other wrong. You can't have two
comic book logic. You're both still villains.
You're still villains.
Batman sitting right here saying these dumb motherfuckers.
I know you're still. See, that's what I'm saying. I know you're still villains, but what you're fighting for, one of them is right and one of them is wrong.
Listen, both of y'all are wrong. Both of y'all get hit by.
Then what are you fighting for?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
You're just having people fight for no reason. There's no story to that. There's no story for people fighting for no reason.
You can be surprised.
No.
You can make something out of nothing.
I know you can make something out of nothing, but that's what I'm saying.
As a curator,
everybody needs a reason to fight.
As a curator,
everybody needs a reason to fight.
Listen, as a curator,
I am a creator.
Listen, we gotta get back to we watch too much anime.
Everybody needs a reason to fight.
We watch too much anime and cartoon for people to just fight just to fight.
That's what I'm saying. There needs to be a reason to fight.
Sometimes there don't need to be a reason.
No. There needs to be a reason to fight. Everyone has a reason to fight. Even if your reason is you just like to fight, everyone has a reason to fight.
Listen.
Nope.
People just fight.
Nope. Nope. Everyone has a reason to fight.
So I said no.
I say you're bullshit.
No.
I'm calling out that bullshit. Everyone has a reason to fight.
No. So why Goku fight?
Goku fights because he wants to get stronger. He literally says it every single time. I want to fight so I can get stronger.
And what do we all say? Stop.
Yes, you tell him to stop, but that is his reason.
Because that's not a good enough reason.
It doesn't have to be a good reason. It's just a reason. That's what I'm saying. Everyone has a reason. It doesn't matter if it's good, bad, don't mean shit to nobody else.
Going back
Best
to
reason in the world.
Going back to WWE on Netflix.
He has a reason.
We went off the rails.
It is probably one of the worst reasons in the world, but he has a reason. That's why Gohan never wanted to fight. He wanted to fight to protect the world. The world's protected. He don't fucking fight no more.
All right then.
Exactly. He doesn't have a reason to fight if the world is protected.
Now
Vegeta doesn't want to be second to Kakarot. That's already been stated. That's already been stated. Vegeta does not want to lose to Kakarot, which is why he changed his place.
Get back to wrestling. So next match was our tag team was what? Liar, Valkyrie, and and Ivy Nile. There you go.
Yeah. It makes you walk away because you know I'm right.
No,
you know I'm right. You know I'm right.
I'm right because you're talking about bullshit.
Ain't no bullshit. They literally state their reasons. Everybody states their reasons as to why. Every single person states their reasons as to why they do things.
Valkyria won. She retained her belt.
She got destroyed in that match, though.
Yeah, she got very heavily. She got destroyed.
Ivy Nile is great strategist, great tactician. She went after the leg, specifically the left leg, knee, shin, ankle, all of it.
When she did that powerbomb, Lyra,
her head hit hard.
Yeah, her head hit.
And then the way she put on that ankle lock, she said,
I thought she was gonna break it. I was like, ooh.
The way that Lyra screaming, you bad, something broken.
Yeah. So she's gonna be, hey, bigs up though. Good job. Next was the tag team.
Oh, so you ain't say about what happened. Dakota still got her eyes on that. Bailey got her eyes on that.
Oh yeah, they both did.
And Raquel got her eyes on that.
Yeah,
so Lyra, watch out. You got some big contenders coming your way.
Yeah, you got a lot of big contenders. Well, let's get that knee in that leg.
Get right.
It's better be leg day every day.
WrestleMania coming around the corner.
You got 6 weeks. Get it done.
Get right.
So,
after that is the tag team match between the War Raiders and the Creed brothers. It was Ivar's birthday. Happy birthday, Ivar.
Yeah, but I thought he died when he did that drop kick. He hit that. He
hit hard.
He hit that mat. I said, oh no, we have another. Oh no, we got another down. No, JD. Oh no. Yeah. I said, damn. But niggas were doing that high fly moves. I've never seen these. Y'all too big for doing these high fly moves. But I give y'all props.
I've seen the Creeds do their moves before. The Creeds have done those moves in NXT.
I said y'all too big to be doing these high fly moves, but I give you props. Good job.
Because we've seen Ivar do a move.
Oh my goodness!
I've seen Brutus do his 450. I've seen Julius do the shooting star.
Bruh, they said I'm activating my high flying specials.
Oh, yeah.
I said these guys are
reckless.
I love it.
They
retained the titles again. Good job, War Raiders. Good job.
Chad is not going to be nice when he gets back.
He
bought a mask. It's a mask.
$700.
They keep saying $5. It was $500. $500.
No, it was $700.
No, it was $5.
What, pesos?
500 pesos.
Well, you better talk to Twitter because they said 700.
Everybody said 5. I watched the same show you watched. They said 5. About 6 times they said 5. I don't know where the fuck 7 coming from.
Some people saying 7.
They out here counting bills. Definitely 5.
I said, damn, you want 700 on a mask? Oh my god. I can flip that 700 real quick. I can give you a mask for $25. They selling a Dr. Doom mask for $40. Came with the cloak. So I don't know what you doing. Yes. Yes. I don't know what you doing, my God. You gotta get on it.
He's getting his own identity through his mask and training. That's kind of obvious. They said it in the promo. Oh, you don't understand. You have to become what you don't understand. In order to beat a lucha, you have to be a lucha.
I know. I was like, this is bullshit.
This is that Mr. Miyagi shit.
Yeah,
so you're gonna pay $500 to get your own mask, and they're gonna train you in lucha, so that way when you come back, you're gonna show off some lucha moves, and you know what to expect from other luchadors because now you have a lucha moveset.
This is some video game logic bullshit.
For real. It's like, come on now. That's obvious. And if everyone's wondering what is in the box, a mask.
It's going
It's
to
a-
be
it's a-
blue,
it's a-
white, red, and white.
It's a mask and his own ring gear. It's his person, it's his
Oh, my
specific Lucha
goodness.
ring gear.
And next we go to
Io and Rhea.
Rhea. I don't know why you lost your eye on the ball.
It's the same reason why she went and challenged Charlotte. What do you mean you don't know? You know.
No, I didn't say I didn't know. I just
We all watched the same thing you watched. She heard Bianca cheering for Io and said, "What is this? You don't want to face me at WrestleMania?" Same thing that she did to Charlotte. You don't want to face me at WrestleMania? I'm begging you to pick me.
But at the same time, you came out your own mouth and saying we don't want to run this again.
Yeah.
So why would I pick you? You don't want to run it again.
And that's exactly what I said.
You say don't pick you. Okay, I'm going for Tiffany. Now you say no. Pick no.
She said I don't you shouldn't pick me because of what happened last year. You know what's gonna happen again. And Charlotte called her a child. And then that's when Rhea's emotions took over. It's like, I beg you to pick me so I can teach you to respect me. I'm not a child.
Listen.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
Yeah, I know.
Now take those same emotions. Take those same emotions, put them with Rhea right now. Oh, you're cheering for my opponent, so that way you can face her at WrestleMania. But you know damn well that you should be facing me at WrestleMania. Since you're cheering for her,
but since you champion, why are you looking at the other person
that you're supposed to be going up against at WrestleMania?
Listen, that's like if someone is sitting down watching us fight, I have the title, or one of us has the title. This is a title defense match.
It is a title.
I don't give a fuck who's outside the ring.
This
is between me and you.
Yes, we're not them. So say it's me who's Saga. Saga is waiting to fight whoever the champion is. We're fighting for the championship. You're the current champion defending against me. He's cheering for me to get up and continue to fight.
He could be a fucking cheerleader all he wants to. I want to make sure though he's fighting me. I don't see. It's just me and you.
You are not mommy.
I'm father.
Which is why I'm saying you have your mindset. She has her mindset.
Listen, really,
I have my mindset as well.
Really, you fucked up.
We have different.
Oh God, you messed up.
Yes.
So I'm gonna need you to
100%.
I'm gonna need you to reevaluate, take some ayahuasca, and get back on that horse. Cause you just create your own. You just got hit with your own nightmare powers.
Yes. That's exactly what happened. But she did say that she was feeling burnt out. So this is her chance to chill the fuck out.
Burnt out from what?
From all the top matches, from being on top for over a year. You didn't hear that interview?
No.
That was like 3 months ago.
But my thing is this. When the last time you fought somebody for the title?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Who's the last person that Rhea fought?
Before Io?
Before Io.
Nia, again.
And when was that?
Less than a month ago.
All right, then.
And then before that, she won a championship from Liv. After she fought Liv about 3 times for it.
Yeah. So
and then
you've been wrestling
She's been a champion for over a year. Then lost it. Then got it back. Been taken out and injured twice.
Mm-hmm.
Came back.
Mm-hmm.
Won her championship again.
Mm-hmm.
Defended it against these top people.
Yeah, Nia.
She won it from Liv. Defended it against Nia. Because she won it from Liv the end of the year.
Come on. Survivor Series.
No, because she was in the War Games match.
After Survivor Series.
Yeah, December.
Mm-hmm.
Then Royal Rumble came around and she defended against Nia.
Mm-hmm. January.
Yeah. And then Elimination Chamber.
She didn't fight.
Yeah, I know she didn't fight Elimination Chamber right after today.
Yeah. So you have what?
But she was a champion for an entire year before that.
Yes.
Taking everybody.
Yes.
So you're champion for
and then you
a
lost.
year. You're a champion for about a year, damn near a year and a half.
Yeah.
Then you got taken out injury wise. Rehab, come back, lose your next 2 title matches, get taken out again injury wise, come back and do another War Games match because she was in the last War Games match too.
And she pinned Liv.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She was in 2 War Games matches back to back in the course of a year. Pinned Liv, got her championship back. And then defended it and then lost it. So, yeah, she was feeling burnt out over the constant.
Defended, won, and then the fought today. Today was her first match, their second match of the year.
Yeah, but she was talking about overall of her championship run. Not the most recent one, but overall since she beat Charlotte. She's been nonstop.
Well, yeah, you, like I said again.
Yeah, once you're at that top level, you have to go nonstop.
Yeah, it's the same way with Cody.
But that's what I'm saying. She said in an interview that she felt burnt out. And she didn't know how long she was going to be able to keep up that kind of schedule. That's why, who said it? I think either Drew McIntyre or CM Punk said, CM Punk said it. You're hitting that year-ish mark of being champion, having that super schedule.
Yeah.
Let me take the load off your hands because I know that can burn you out.
Well, we didn't say that with Roman.
Roman did what he wanted to do. He made his own schedule. That's what I'm saying. He didn't come in and fight week in and week out. He came in, did his statement, showed up, left, came in, did his statement, showed up, left.
Roman was in a different.
He's in a different mentality stage.
He was different higher tier.
But
I understand the concept.
He only defended his title when he needed to. He didn't go in and be completely involved in these situations that didn't need him in there.
Understand.
That's the difference.
Yeah, understand.
Because that's what they say when they say, "Oh, we're working that John Cena schedule." Because John Cena did it for a long time.
Well, remember,
week in, week out. He was
the workhorse.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And people doing that don't realize how hard it is until they're doing it. But it takes a toll on them. They continue to do it because they have the drive to do it. But once it takes a toll on them, being in that mindset and that workhorse mentality for so long, their body can no longer keep up.
So my question is to you.
That's why Seth did it when he was their inaugural World Heavyweight Champion, week in, week out, defending, week in, week out, defending, week in, week out, and lost it to Drew. And then he took some time off, let his body recuperate. He hasn't been champion since. He's been getting into different scenarios. He's locked into
the story right now.
Yes, he's locked into the story. That's what I'm saying. He's locked into the story, but he's not at that top. Gunther is doing basically what Roman is doing.
Yeah.
So, he's going to hold it for as long as he wants to because he's not burning himself out trying to defend it week in and week out, defend it week in and week out, defend it week in and week out. He'll take a couple weeks off, come in, have a match. Take a couple weeks off, come in, do a promo, come back, do another promo, come back, do another promo. Oh, now I have the championship match to defend.
So my question is to you.
Over the course of a month, Gunther will probably fight maybe once or twice.
So my action to you, can we say the same thing for Cody?
Cody is a week in, week out thing.
But
Cody will come in, do a promo, have a tag match. Next week, come in, open up the show, do a promo, have a singles match, come back in, do a promo, leave, come back in the next week, do a promo, maybe have another tag match or another singles match, or have some kind of debacle with someone that's not involved in the match. But Gunther versus Cody, Gunther over the course of a month, we'll probably see him have 1 or 2 matches. Cody, if not every week, we'll probably see him 3 out of the 4 in a match.
So my question still stands. How about Cody? If we talk about burnt out,
I think Cody is going into cruise control right now. He's not burnt out, but he's not on the high of being a champion. He's settling in on cruise control, which will go from I'm here to I'm here on cruise control to what the fuck. Versus KO is a up and down.
That was up and down.
That was up and down because when he was there, he was high, but then he would get hurt, then come back, has to be up here, get hurt, have to come back, up, get hurt again. You know what I'm saying? So all the constant fighting, day in, day out, week in, week out, will take a toll on your body. How long can you keep that up? That's what Rhea did for the past 2 years. Even when she wasn't a champion, she was still going in and trying to get to that top spot again. But that's what I'm saying. Cody's in that circle of your body is not going to keep up with where your heart and your mind is going at. Eventually, it will wear down on you. How long you have to do this schedule that you continue to do, I don't know. But the pace that you're going to get burnt out faster than how Gunther is doing it. You can see it with Lyra Valkyria and Shinsuke Nakamura. How many times has Shinsuke defended his title since he's gotten it?
Oh, twice.
Once.
No, it was one time.
Once.
It was all at night.
Once.
Yeah, it was once.
That's it.
Even with that, I can't count that because it's like I said, it's story. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, it's story. Yeah, the story. Yeah, it's story. Yeah, the story count. I have to count. That's what I'm saying.
What about Chelsea Green? She's defended her title twice.
Yeah, the story.
But that's what I'm saying. You can still be involved in the story in that way and not have a match.
Only for certain people. I acknowledge that if your main storyline, there have to be a match.
Oh yeah, in the main story, yes. But that's what I'm saying. You can have your main storyline, but then have all these side stuff happening, and then you don't have to fight those battles. You can still talk those talks.
Or get beat up.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have.
Sorry, Cody.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be an altercation like that. Like the way that
Cody get beat up.
The way that Elimination Chamber was turning out to, Cody came out, Jacob came out, Damian came out, Drew came out. That's what I'm saying. Like when everyone came out to talk to Cody, any one of those people could have thrown a punch at Cody. And yes, the way that Cody is, his personality, he's going to retaliate. But at the same time,
listen,
Here's another example: the tag team match when Solo came back. Cody didn't have to involve himself in that. He didn't have to, but he did.
Yeah, it's still connected to the bloodline.
Yeah, but Cody doesn't have to involve himself in that match that doesn't involve him.
Yeah, but at the same time,
he's done with Solo.
Yeah, but at the same time,
he's done with Solo.
Yeah, done with Solo. But
so then why did he come out and attack Solo?
Because he was helping. He was on site.
No, he's already done with Solo. He don't need to do it with Solo.
You would not like Kevin, like this dude said. The bloodline is. I can't get away from the bloodline. I have to fight them. Yeah.
Nope. Not entirely true.
Why? Have we forgotten that Solo attacked this man after Friday night? Solo still called him out.
No, I know that. I'm saying in this particular situation, Cody did not have to involve himself in the match.
Yeah. He didn't have to involve himself with Roman. But he did. Why? Because it was a greater.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on the person and how they want to conduct themselves. Cody wanted to have this kind of schedule. That's what he wanted. Gunther did not want to have the same schedule that Cody has, which is why he does the way things he does. He sits there and he waits for his opponents to come to him instead of going out there and saying, I choose you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's also story. But I have to go back to what it's story-wise.
All right, then what about Braun Breaker? Braun Breaker does not have a clear story until now when he's specifically targeted AJ Styles.
Yeah, because they don't have it.
Even then, that's still not clear because AJ Styles is going after Logan Paul. So his matches with Sheamus off the chart. His match with Jay.
Yeah, off the chart. Yeah.
He's not going out there and picking every single person because right now he's involved with the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
He's not going out there and saying, oh, I'm having an open challenge this. Oh, I want to fight this person right now. When he gets called out, he answers the call.
Yeah.
Other than that, if he sees you backstage, he's going to say his piece, walk away, do something about it.
Yeah, and there will be something to do about it. Next week there's a match.
But that's what I'm saying. He's not going out there saying, I'm having an open challenge this. I'm having
You read on the open challenge.
I know you don't. But Lyra can do that. She wants to do that because she did that with her NXT championship.
Well, that's the person, though. That's the person.
Exactly.
If you're the champion, you feel like you beat everybody, then that's when you say, "Oh, make an open challenge."
And that's what I'm saying.
Because you didn't beat everybody. Open challenge means
anyone can come.
Any one of these motherfuckers that you had not beat it or fought yet is coming to beat. That's the difference.
So now, in this,
if it's not going by the storyline, then open challenge is just a filler to me.
Yeah, so what's happening in NXT right now is technically a merging filler.
Yeah, it is TNA versus NXT,
yep.
And I love it. I love it to death.
Because Oba didn't have to put his title on the line to go up against Moose. He didn't have to do that.
No, and I love it because why did he have to prove himself? Moose is one of the most biggest competitor in TNA.
I know,
and I see Moose wrestle.
That's what I'm saying. Something like that did not need to happen the way that it happened. Yes, the match was going to happen anyway, but he didn't have to put his title on the line.
Well, no, it wasn't even that. This was unexpected.
That's what I'm saying.
This is like Frieza going to a next form. And wait, how many forms you just?
And that's what I'm saying. Oba already beat most of his competition, and he is the type of champion that's going to wait for something to happen. Moose just came in and stepped up to his face.
Yeah.
Oba's not going to take that. He's going to take that as disrespect. So yes, Oba's going to go after Moose for what Moose did, but anyone else in the locker room could have come and did that, and Oba would have brushed it off.
But at the same time, Oba already had storylines and finished stories.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what
but that's what I'm saying. Anyone in the locker room could have came up to Oba and looked at him in the face, and then he would have brushed them off. As far as NXT,
it wouldn't brush them off. Is this story good enough to reel people in? Sorry that we're
we're sidetracking, but
this is how deep the rabbit hole go.
But this is how it ends up being.
This is how deep the rabbit go. Me, I'm a storyteller, so I love how The Rock said, "Shut up
and enjoy
the ride." It's the story. It's story, because you don't need belts to do story stuff like this. This is what I like. That's why I say in certain situations, I would love to see two bad guys go together, fight each other.
Exactly.
I would love to see two baby faces.
Yeah.
I know everybody trying to keep it traditional. But we live in a new age where sometimes
everything is blurred.
Yeah. And that's the case. Everybody's anti everything.
And that's what I'm saying. It depends on the situation. That's why I brought up why are they fighting? What is the reason for their fight? Now you have to pick, am I right or am I wrong? It doesn't matter if you go to bad, am I right or am I wrong?
Both of y'all motherfuckers are wrong. But this is the thing. As storytellers, as curators,
yes,
we would love to see two bad guys fighting each other.
Yes,
and we would love to see two good guys fighting each other.
Yes,
that has always been like that because it's been intriguing. Mm-hmm. I want to see who the better superhero. I don't give a fuck if you're no. I want to see who is the better superhero.
See, you don't care
Batman or Superman.
Okay, and the reason why they're fighting.
And who will win that match?
You didn't give me the reason why they're fighting.
Who will win that match?
The reason why they're fighting?
There's no reason.
No, there is a reason. There's always a reason.
No.
You clearly said it at the beginning of everything. The reason why they're fighting is to see who's better.
Yeah.
Boom! Fucking reason. Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of your bullshit.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's a rivalry. That's always going to be rivalry. I want to know what the real reason.
It's going to be different.
It's not always going to be, I want to be stronger than him.
No, it's going to be different.
What is your reason? Do I want to be king of games?
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be different. That's why I say the reason why people fight is going to be different each time. That's what makes it a good fight, a good guy versus bad guy, even if they are bad. That's what I'm saying. Their reason for fighting is going to be dependent on the situation.
Because me used to say, "Oh, we're going to get stronger." I get to do that somewhere else.
Exactly.
But at the same time, I need a reason to actually defeat you as a villain, as a hero versus a villain.
With a hero versus a villain, yes. That is the reason why. As a hero, I want to stop the villain from doing whatever the fuck they're doing. Mm-hmm. As a villain, I need to stop the hero because they're in my way.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just talking about a good guy versus a good guy, now you're like, okay, what is the situation? Bad guy versus bad guy, what is the situation? That's what I'm saying. It depends on the situation. As the reason as to why
you don't need the situation.
I know as the reason as to why there's always a reason as to why.
That's just called sparring at the end of the day. There's no reason to be sparring.
If you're sparring, then there's no real conflict.
Thank you. But there's still a reason. But that's not a conflict reason.
Ooh, I never said a reason needed to be a conflict. I just said a reason is a reason.
But that's the
if you and I are just randomly sparring,
yeah,
we are sparring to gauge where our powers are.
No, at this point, we're just doing it for shits and giggles.
And our reason is
because we're bored.
And our reason is we're doing it because we're bored and we're doing it for fun.
Yeah.
That's the reason. That's the reason right there.
Enough reason. The reason.
It doesn't have to be a good reason. Nothing has to be good.
Conflict, it has to be a good reason. Cough it out.
For conflict, yes. But if you're just doing something just to do it, your reason is because you want to do it.
No, my reason is because I'm bored.
That's your reason. Your reason is because you are not entertained and you want something to entertain you. That is your reason.
Like, hey, let's come fight.
That is your reason. You are bored and you want to be entertained.
But it's so much layers. It's so much layers to that, though.
That is your specific reason. As a creator or storyteller, yes, there are additional layers that need to be involved to further progress the story, to further progress the conflict. But if you're just having a sparring match, most of the time it's either you want to have fun, you're bored, or you want to see who's stronger. But that is your reasons. I'm not saying that they have to be great reasons. I don't say they have to be good reasons. They're just reasons.
I understand. The
reason is more specific to the person or the character than it is for
the audience. And with that note, I understand there was some conflicts in storylines in WWE that should not exist in the first place.
Exactly.
That's what I've been saying for the last 48 minutes.
Because the reason is specific to the person. It doesn't have to be specific to the audience.
And that's where the line is blurred.
Yeah.
That's where the line is blurred.
That's why everyone is saying, let them fight. They have their own reasons for fighting. We just want to see the fight.
Yes. that's where Marcus is standing on.
Yes, you just want to see the fight. But I'm just saying, when these two fight, you have to look at
the reason was already there. The reason's already there. They already announced the reason. Just let these two fight. What are we waiting for?
That's my point. They're dragging it out to get because for WWE, it's all about the money. They want more people to see. They want to drag it out to get as much promotion on it as possible.
Exactly.
I'm talking about in general. In general, everyone has a reason as to why they do things. Even if the reason is just for you, you still have your reason.
But there is people that don't understand the reasons.
You don't have to understand the reason. I'm just saying you have one. That's all I'm saying is that you have one. Whether or not I understand your reason it's not for me to understand. But you have your reason as to why you do things. But I have my reason as to why I do things. If you're presenting a story for someone, then yes, the reason needs to be known.
There. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Because if you're just having people just randomly fight, you just want to see a fight, you are putting yourself in the shoes of the audience. Oh, I just want to see a fight. But those two who are fighting have their reason as to why they're fighting. That's all I'm saying.
It worked both ways. that's what I've been saying. It worked both ways.
How does it work both ways?
It worked both ways.
How does it work both ways? Now I'm confused. How does it work both ways?
It's not confusing. You just said it. The audience, the double people.
Yes, the audience. If you're promoting a story, the audience wants to know the reason as to why they're fighting. Yes.
Yeah.
But if you are just fighting,
if we're just fighting and they don't understand,
then the reason is for us.
And sometimes the reason is not even there. We're just doing this because we're bored.
That's the reason. That is the reason.
But I get what Maurice said because some people won't see that as a reason. Yes. You have to play devil advocate.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I know people will not understand
that, and
will not always understand what the reason
and that's
is.
And that's why I'm saying that to you.
And that's
why I understand what you're saying. But but like I say again,
everybody has a reason to do shit. All right.
Sometimes I just do it for fun.
That's your fucking reason.
Because I'm bored.
Oh.
Because I'm bored. Because I'm bored. That's why. I'm bored. That's why. Exactly. And like I said, you don't need a reason. I'm just doing it because I'm doing it. Hell, sometimes the person don't know why they're doing it. That's the life we're living. That's a reality. That's what I said. Devil advocate. I'm playing devil advocate for both sides. As curator, as a consumer, as writer, everything.
I'm gonna flip you the fuck over. I'm gonna break your wheels and flip you over.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying for storyline purposes. Because a lot of people in my genre that watch wrestling, we always saw two tights. The new era now, everybody is, you can just switch the hats like it's nothing and still be love. But like I said again, it's the story aspect. Where are you at the story? Because if that's the case, whatever Seth Rollins is doing, he's doing heel stuff.
Yes,
but
Seth Rollins is a heel.
But he's a straight baby face. CM Punk doing straight heel stuff, but he's a straight baby face. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about story-wise, like everybody else. But on the devil side, I understand. That's the duality of both me and you on this.
Hurt you. I want to hurt you so bad.
It's playing devil advocate is one of the best I'm good for. I learned that from Paul Heyman. Shout out to you, Paul Heyman. But that is for tonight.
Yeah, that's it. Io's the champion. She's going against Bianca at WrestleMania.
Let's see this match because I really do want to see Bianca versus Rhea.
See, that's the thing is that
I actually did want to see that because we didn't even came up with a prediction.
I don't think Bianca has beaten Io one-on-one either.
No, that's what I'm saying, and I don't think Bianca fought Rhea.
Nope, Bianca has never fought Rhea.
So that's what I was looking forward.
And Bianca has not beaten Io one-on-one.
But let's see what's happening on Friday. Because Jade she already posted on her Twitter that she's crashing now.
You're the menace.
Yes, it is.
I've been saying that.
Yes, it
Day
is.
one-ish.
Yes, he is.
You're the menace.
I already saw that tweet. I liked it my damn self.
Mm-hmm.
So, listen. And what the match we got tomorrow on NXT?
I
forgot. We're just going to tell you. We're just going to watch that.
I don't think there are any specific matches because I know everything that's been promoted really is for Roadblock, which is this upcoming weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So there's more of that. I don't remember any specific matches being claimed for Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna see where the chips lie.
Yeah, and then Friday SmackDown. We would do what? Both. We would do SmackDown one on Saturday.
And then we're gonna do Roadblock after Roadblock.
Yeah. Fact. So this has been Under the Curtains.
You get a lot more than what you bargained for. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do things over here.
Yeah, we're deep into this. This is y'all want to talk about predictions? No, we look at everything. We don't leave nothing untouched.
It's too much.
I know. So,
well, everybody have a good night.
Yes, sir.
We gonna have a good night.
And
let's see if you make it to your room.
Oh, don't forget. Don't forget. Tomorrow night. about to say Crash Out Tuesday. So.
Crash Out Tuesday. Close enough. It's gaming after dark.
After dark.
He said crash out too. You want to crash out so goddamn bad. I think you want me to crash out. That's what it is. You can crash out. I have to be very composed. You don't want me to crash. Once I crash out, you know everyone's got to go.
See, I had a reason.
Yeah, you want me to crash out. That's what it is.
But everybody have a nice, beautiful night. We see you at Gaming After Dark tomorrow.
Can you get on again? Are you still
I'm unbanned. Okay. I'm unbanned. Yeah. They let me out of jail.
That's what happens. He crashes out every week and gets fucking banned. So
and whoever banned me, I hope your Twitter seat don't work. I hope you out of toilet paper. You have to use the bathroom.
Nah. What you need to do is that you need to hope that the chain and they tank break.
Oh.
They can't flush that shit.
Oh, I hope your toilet stool been clogged. I hope they all come back on your carpet. If your floor is uneven, I hope it hit your dining.
Everybody have a good night.
I hope you lose internet.
Don't listen. Have a good night, everybody. We'll catch you next time.